I believe high ticket means high impact. I'm not taking people's money and running. I'm there every week, every session, giving them exactly what they came and paid for. And often they feel like by the end of the package that it was worth 5 times that. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dielle Charon. I'm the founder for the 23%. 23% of business owners are women of color, and we're here to grow that number. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about what it takes to actually have a high ticket coaching business and to sell high ticket offers. We're not talking about no $50 offers or no $100 offers, even though those necessarily aren't bad, but we're going to be talking about how to actually replace your whole 9-to-5 income, how to make 6 figures in a month, how to actually have massive sales so that you can have massive wealth. So if you're watching this video, you might be somebody like me who was a social worker making $2,500 a month. I never sold anything a day in my life. I was petrified of sales. And so the fact of charging high ticket, whatever that meant, was very overwhelming, confusing, and intimidating. But in this video, I'm going to break down the 3 key things you need and have high ticket success and charge premium prices. So what is high ticket? High ticket in my definition is anything between $1,000 and $10,000, $100,000 for one offer. So you're charging someone a high price, high ticket. What would be considered low ticket would be something under $1,000. So why would you do high ticket versus low ticket? High ticket offers typically have a bigger price point because the transformation and the result is bigger. That means that result is more important to the client. You're solving a bigger problem for the client. We like to have high ticket offers in 3 key areas: health, wealth, and relationships. And so if you're solving a big problem for health, like helping someone go through postpartum anxiety, chronic illness coaches helping people reverse diabetes and reverse these long-term illnesses, or you could be in the wealth niche. Maybe you're a career coach, maybe you're an executive coach, and you're helping people double or triple their salaries, or you're in the relationship coaches. Someone really wants to get married and you help people get married. Those are the 3 key human needs that every entrepreneur needs to center their services around, especially if they want to charge high ticket. So the first strategy in selling high ticket is believing that you can deliver that big result. I have a video here on how to put together a coaching video, and it tells you exactly how to walk your client through the transformation of getting them results. The reason why people are so afraid to sell high ticket is they don't think that they're going to live up to that high ticket price. But something I want you to believe is if you were able to achieve that result, you will be able to help somebody else achieve that result too. So if you were able to get rid of your postpartum anxiety, you can help somebody else get rid of their postpartum anxiety. If you were single all the way up into your 40s and you were able to find love in your 40s, you can help other people find love in their 40s. So instead of saying you can't promise that high ticket result, I want you to start spending time asking yourself, how could I promise that high ticket result? What would I need to teach them? What mindset shifts would I need to shift? What strategies would I need to implement? How would I actually help them achieve that result instead of automatically believing that you couldn't? So put together a framework, put together a list of topics and strategies and mindset shifts you want to teach all of your clients to ensure that they get results. Number 2, believing that people will pay high ticket. If you were anything like me, again, I was a broke social worker. So I was like, there's no way on God's earth that people are actually going to pay high ticket for my services if I couldn't even afford high ticket. If $1,000 was half of my social work salary, there's no way in the world that I would have been able to do that. But here's a secret mindset hack that really got my energy back on board, which is I may not be my ideal client, meaning I may not be able to afford this, but somebody else will. I'm currently in New York City and I was just doing some jewelry shopping and I was at some very nice luxury places. And I was talking with the sales rep and he was saying like, if I could afford this, this is what I would do. Or if I could afford that, this is what I would pick. This is the style that I would pick. This is the type of diamond that I would go with. And it dawned on me that he's selling something that he necessarily can't afford right now, but that doesn't stop him from making the sale and getting that commission. And so realizing that people will pay the price and it's okay if it's not you in that moment. And also that you're not unethical for for charging high ticket. You are a company, you are a business. If you wanted a nonprofit, you can certainly start one, but a business and a nonprofit are completely different. You also have to remember that if you're a personal brand, if you're a service provider, if you're a coach, 9 times out of 10, you're also creating free content. And it's not necessarily free. You often have to pay for it. I pay for video editors, I pay for content studios, I pay for equipment. So actually, I'm paying to put things out on the internet for free. High quality, intentional, well thought out content for free. And so I get questions on, well, Dielle, if you're a social worker, how do you balance the ethical dilemma of charging high ticket? And the reason is I believe high ticket means high impact. I'm not taking people's money and running. I'm there every week, every session, giving them exactly what they came and paid for. And often they feel like by the end of the package that it was worth 5 times that. So you're never ripping people off. You're doing them a favor. They've tried so many strategies and it didn't work. It didn't work out for them. So they're looking for help. They're looking for support. I remember when I was going through a lot of things with my health, I was looking for a coach that specialized in chronic illness. I was looking for a coach that specialized in my diagnosis, and I was so relieved once I found them and I paid them any amount of money to help me fix my problem. So again, you're not being unethical, you're being supportive. And the third tip I want to share with you is to make sure you're using a high ticket sales process. So I see the mistake so many times where people want high ticket sales, but they're implementing a low ticket business model. They're relying on freebies or lead magnets to bring in high ticket sales. That's not what brings in high ticket sales. Or they're posting and praying and they're crossing their fingers that they sign clients and they don't have an actual real strategy behind them. So here's a high ticket sales process that will help you sign $1,000 to $10,000 clients instantly. Number 1, having video facing content. I cannot stress this enough. If you want someone to pay you thousands of dollars, they want to be able to see you, see your face, see what you believe, see what your strategies are, what your philosophies are. They want to see you. People will invest high ticket when they have some sort of connection with you, when they have some sort of rapport with you. And again, that's based off of your free content. So having significant video content, not by posting every single day, but when somebody looks you up, there's at least 10, 12 videos over the past month from you where they can connect deeper with you, your background, your identity, your values, and your strategies. Number 2, driving them to a sales experience. So this is either a sales call or a webinar. You want it to be a live experience where they can come and ask questions, overcome their objections, make sure that this is exactly for them before moving forward. So no, I don't think people will be able to pay you $10,000 based off of a checkout page, but people will be able to pay you $10,000 if you actually have a space where they can come and ask questions and get their problem solved. So making sure you have video content and then a sales experience are the 2 ways to make sure that you're actually bringing in those high ticket sales. You will finally be able to bring in high ticket leads and high ticket sales into your business and start replacing your 9-to-5 salary with not a lot of people, but massive, massive impact. So thank you so much for coming to this video, and I'll see you in the next one.